Baseball from the Lone Star State. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. Ready to go now? Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jacob Young. A little bit low.
Nope.
And the home opener is underway. Foul ball there.
Hey!
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Contreras under it, and he's got it, and there's one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Brendan
Ball, that's
Donovan
low.
in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Fought off foul. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball track.
Polanco. Out. And that's two.
Out.
Back at Globe Life Field. And on the hill, Garrett Cole. Chris, how about a scouting report?
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
0-1's the count.
Justin Kerstad, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one. That
Ball,
one
that's
misses,
inside.
and that is ball one.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Three.
Looking for the K. Here's Ketel Marte. He makes the catch, and there's two down.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
The wind of the pitch.
I got one ball, one strike.
And the slider just misses.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Rutschman hauls it in to end the inning. Top of the second, and stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger. Leiter back to work. Bellinger batting in the cleanup spot, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Late swing, foul to the left. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Out to short, Marte. Slings it across. One out in the second. And next for New York, Geraldo Perdomo. comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first.
He's out.
2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
2 down, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Stephen Kwan. Swinging a foul out of play.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe
Inside,
step
ball
out of
one.
the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Did he go?
Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And no swing, says James Kingsley. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him in a chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball
1-0.
really well.
In the dirt. Man at second. And that
Ball
one missing
inside
a sharp slider.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. 2 outs. Out to short, Marte. And that will
He's
end
out.
the inning. Back in Arlington, bottom half of inning number 2, and now Rowdy Tellez. That's
a
little
ball.
high, and it's 1-0.
Ball one, no strikes.
And
Ball,
another
that's
ball.
out.
Next
Nope,
pitch is
outside.
Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting
3
off
balls,
speed there.
1 strike.
Clips
Yeah.
the corner. Full count now.
3 balls, 2 strikes. 3.
Struck him out looking. Here comes Wilson Contreras. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2 is the count.
Perdomo. And he's safe at first. One down at the plate. Kyle Higashioka. Into center field. That'll fall for a hit. Contreras around second. The third.
Yeah, on the tag. Got him.
And now the right fielder, Dominic Canzone. Up the middle. The tag, and he's out at second. Third out, and that ends the... And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. And here it comes. And a curve is down and in.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford grade Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rutschman do on the field?
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Ben Rice digs in now. That puts the corner. One out, base is empty. Swing and miss. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 2 away. So the lineup flips over. Now here is Jacob Young. Swing and a pop-up. Polanco makes the play, and it's out number 3. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. And that's
Ball, that's down.
Ball 1.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts. Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
That's a ball.
Cameron Meisner up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Swing and a miss. 98 on
1-1.
the gun.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
0-1's the count.
Swings through it for strike 1. Fastball for a strike.
Double play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. First and second here, no outs. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Around third. The throw in.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it and
takes it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Two on, one out. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Rowdy Tellez. Caught looking his first time up. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1. Ball inside.
Just missed. And a base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Dellinger returns it to the infield. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Well done. Drives in the run. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field, so that definitely felt good.
0-1 now. That one back. Makes the grab, and the inning is over. As we go to the top of the fourth, and stepping in for the Yankees, Brendan Donovan. Slapped foul.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Kerstead makes the grab, one away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
That's a ball.
Ramirez in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Yeah, that's fouled off. That missed
2
by
balls,
a lot.
2 strikes.
Count now 2-2. Base knock center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And here comes Bellinger. Marte. Off balance.
Out.
There's one. Double play.
He's out.
What a twin killing to end the inning. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Leading off, Kyle Higashioka. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Another
0-2
0-2
is the
count
count.
right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. So a man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Dominic Manzone.
Well,
That's
these
foul.
Rangers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4
Ball.
hits when they're behind in the count.
I got a
That
ball,
says
1
these
strike.
guys are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
Ball, that's out.
Just missed.
And if you're a manager or a hitting coach, you love to see your team really fighting for every at-bat, every pitch. It tells you a lot about how they show.
Donovan for one.
He's out.
To first.
He's
and
out.
That is a double play. Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Foul. That ball's foul.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Young on the move. Makes the catch. And that's the inning. Back at Globe Life Field. Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Leiter back to work. Hit on the ground to short. Marte slings to
Got
first.
him.
And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. So now the DH spot, Stephen Kwan doubled his first time up. Yeah,
Hey!
big swing and a miss.
He's pitching well, but
0-1's
not
the
throwing
count.
a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
1-1.
That one missed. And that is out of play. That one ripped. This one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as
Ball.
it jumped off of his stick.
Collins, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Pitch misses
Inside, ball 2.
and it's 2-1. On the ground, loves it on the dive, throw to first, and he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there, an infield single. Here's Adley Rutschman. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And a swing and a miss there. Runners at the corners, one away. And we're at the top of the fifth. In the air to left center, Kerstead. Sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's two away. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. Cameron Meisner getting ready to hit. Singled and scored his first time. And that's downstairs and outside. Meisner measures 6 feet 4 inches, 220 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Donovan. Over to first. Great pick.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And first offering is fouled off. And ball one.
Inside.
Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Bellinger in a full sprint. He's got it, and there's 2 away. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. 0 for 2 in this one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
2 outs, base is empty. On that fastball.
This guy's pounding
no balls,
the zone.
2 strikes.
Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Just
that's off the plate.
Mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering is down low.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitcher.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Fly. On the mound now, Robert Garcia.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Yankees, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
The other way, and it's caught for the out. So up next, Jacob Young. Out to short. Fires across the diamond. And a couple of quick outs. Brendan Donovan stepping in now for the Yankees. Up the middle. On the run, throw to first.
You're out.
They get the out, and that'll do it. Three, 4, 5 due up for the home team. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. That's in for a strike. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Foul ball.
Bellinger makes a move towards the gap. And out number one on the grab. So here comes Rowdy Tellez. Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first in time. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. 1 for 2. Perdomo throws to first in time, and that ends the inning. Here's Jose Ramirez. The Yankees looking to rally. New pitcher now, Trevor McGill.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's
Ball
got
one.
here.
First pitch misses. And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Just missed.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job. Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
And there's one away. Here's Cody Bellinger. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Hit in the air, left field. Kjerstad settles underneath it. Brings it in. Tries to get back and save. Now it's the DH, Stephen Kwan. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Kjerstad makes the play, and that'll do it. And here is Kyle Higashioka. He's 2 for 2. And first offering is fouled off.
2.
Just
Ball, that's
off
in.
the inside edge. That's a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely. Man at first, nobody out. Dominic Canzone stepping in for the Rangers.
Well, these Rangers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate.
Yeah!
The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
Pulls it in for the out. Now
He's
first,
out.
and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. So digging in, Jake Berger.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
Whips it to
He's
Mountcastle.
out.
That ends the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Isaac Collins. McGill, the tall righty, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015.
0-1's the count.
That one at triple digits.
Ooh,
0-2.
Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Hit in the air, left field. Kerstead right there to make the grab. And a quick out, number 1. Adley Rutschman stepping in. Pitching change here, Chris Martin.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Martin, he's made a name for himself as a very effective reliever, but not really what you expect from a bullpen arm these days, because he's not out there racking up Ks. That one to first, Contreras. The flip to the pitcher covering, Rutschman retired. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Back up that got him. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the 3rd out. Cameron Meisner stepping in for the Rangers. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
He's so solid. Calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
No balls, 2 strikes.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Young hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Ketel Marte up to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Sliced hard but foul. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Swing and a ground ball. Finds its way through, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
Next
Ball,
pitch
that's
is
outside.
squirts away a little bit. The 1-2. Got him looking. That's the third out. Inning over. And now the right fielder, Jacob Young.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Marte whips it to first on the run, and they get the out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
On the ground, right side, Polanco fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Hit to second, and this should do it. Throw to first in time, and this one is over. The Rangers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. 2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shelby. Thanks for joining us.